An open letter to Babajide Kolade-Otitoju on his divulging of military information on national TV. I write this letter to express my thoughts to you concerning your constant release of military on the TV's journalist hangout. First and foremost, sir, I must commend you for your amazing ability to give political analysis. You are surely a widely read man. However, I find your constant divulging of military information very disturbing. On the Tuesday's edition of the Journalist Hangout, you explained in detail why insurgents could overrun a Nigerian army military base in Mate, Borno State. I am puzzled. Who lets this kind of information to you? And it is important to note that you are doing too much by giving Nigerians this type of information. You are a civilian, hence I strongly believe that you should concern yourself with civilian issues. And when you need explanations from the Nigerian army, do well to speak to the Nigerian army spokesman and he will send you a representative. You are successful building a notion in the minds of the people and you may not know about it. Hence, I urge you to desist from making some of these statements about the activities of the Nigerian, as you may be asked to provide the source of your information, and that time is coming. Thank you for listening to this news. I guess the writer of this open letter must definitely be a soldier, so he's somehow touched by that very discussion. Okay, so he's pleading. Well, it's polite. The write-up is polite. He did not abuse him. He first of all appreciated him for having at least a knowledge, not even if it's not the full knowledge concerning issues of the military, but having some part of the knowledge. At least he is able to speak up to 40%. The performance is fair, but not having a basic knowledge, according to the writer, will make him put the people in a very bad light, in a very bad may make him end up providing the people with belated information and wrong thought concerning the Nigerian army. So for him not to end up doing that, and for the people not end up having a bad thought about the Nigerian army, that is why the person is writing to him to, either call a personnel in the Nigerian army to give him enlightenment on a particular topic if he knows that he wants to speak, if he knows that the topic he's speaking on has a lot to do with information from the military. He should call someone to give him a very good information on that before going to put it on air, instead of going there, instead of going to the studio to put up something that is belated and not of standard but substandard. It doesn't make sense. So the person is trying to to protect the Nigerian army and their reputation. So that is why he is writing him. But I don't see anything bad in what the person have written. Or what do you think? What do you think? I don't think there is anything bad. Okay, let's hear what people have in the comments. People in the comment section are here to say. Okay, look at this person. He said, I agree with the writer to some extent. You see now, is that what I'm saying? It is not everything related to the military that should be disclosed to the public under the guise of journalism or investigative journalism or whatever. Some people abuse democratic processes and the nation is paying heavily for it. It is not in every case you make comparisons between our country and other ones. We have different political evolutions and history. There are many fantastic programs featured in the Journalist Hangout series, but some are certainly destructive to our sovereignty. Show phobia for the military, protect the interests of their political sponsors, to mention a few. No nation can ever see peace and stability under such an habit. So you can see now, even the Nigerian army, they enjoy confidentiality in most of their statements. They enjoy confidentiality. They just, in fact, they have the features of a lawyer. They have the features of a lawyer. So most of their statements and comments and then discussions, they make sure they make it confidential. They don't disclose it in any way, and that's why you see that they don't talk too much. They always talk less. As you have heard from this commenter, he said it that it is not all everything concerning the military that is supposed to be disclosed. So before you discuss any particular issue concerning the military, make a very good findings to know if it is an issue that demands confidentiality, or that can be allowed to be thrown out to the public. If it is not, then try to obey them. Do you understand? Try to obey them in order to avoid any trouble. And the writer didn't use any abusive or harsh tone. Okay, all right. This is another writer here. He said poster of this article is an illiterate idiot that has no understanding of the essence of disclosing certain information for posturing and deterrence. Do you not see the picture of latest US fighter aircraft? You think you are more clever than them? You think the foreign bakers of Boko people don't already have the information? Mister, this is not a question of raising voices or abusing someone here. If you know that what Otitoju is doing is wrong, you point it out. If you know that what the writer has just said. So my dear viewers, based on this issue, if you are new on this channel, kindly click on the red subscribe buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.